Hey everybody, this is the intro, and in this tutorial we'll be going over actually writing files or writing strings to files. So basically what we need for this is a new header file. So we'll include an object called fstream, and we want to include the string header file so that the string header file will allow us to actually save that string, create a string, and save it to that text file or whatever type of file that you want. And the fstream header will actually just allow us to take a file on our computer and save this string value to it. So what we're going to do is go into the body of our main function, and we're going to create an object called an ofstream object. And what this does is it grabs the file or creates a file on your computer so that you can append some type of string to that file. So what we'll do is we'll say ofstream, and we'll give it a name. So file out, that'll be the name. And then directly after this you want to put quotes, and inside the quotes, inside the parameters, you want to put double quotes and put the name of the text file. So we're just going to put new text file .txt. Remember to add the file extension, and then we're just going to close the statement. And then what we're going to want to do is create a string, and we could put name and just close it off, and we could ask the user to input some value for name. So just enter your name and give it some room, and they're going to input their name. So next what we need to do is, up here we created the ofstream object, and that was named fileout, and this object, as I said, was used to create a file. And now what we have to do is actually append that name that the user entered to that file, and to do this we use our insertion operator. So what we use is fileout, which is the name of the object that we created, and the insertion operator, which is two less than signs. So that's basically how we do it. And then what we're going to do is, since we had a user input, we're just going to add the variable that the user input was saved under, and then close that command. So now we have this file, or this user input by the user, and that was actually given to this ofstream object, and now the object for the ofstream, or that file, has this data. And we could do this of course for calculations or anything, and then basically all we're going to want to do is just cout and then put contents of file, give it some room, and we're just going to put the name of the ofstream object again, and then in that line. So after we appended that data to the file out, it now has all this data, and it should output it right after the contents of the file. So what we'll do is run this program, open it, says there's something wrong, and quickly let's see. So okay, I didn't put the L, so at the end of n line. So and actually another thing, once you're done with this, what we're going to want to do is take file out and close it out. And to do this, we type in the name, put period, and then type in close with some empty parameters. So that's just another hint. So when you're creating a file, you want at the end of the program that file to actually close and save itself to the computer. And to do that, we use this close operator, which is a good thing to know, because this comes in handy a lot during programming. So since we have our header files already and our input operator, and it's going to be saved to the file, we can go ahead and run this again. And there we go. So enter your name, intro, and content to file, and it gave us the memory address for that. So file out, and what we're gonna want to do is, okay, so we have this object, file out, content to file, and actually for that we just enter the contents that the user inputted. Sorry about that. So what we want to do is just insert, to display it out to the screen, we just want to insert that variable that the name was saved under, and we'll run the program again, do the same thing, and there we go, content to file, intro. And just to double check, we'll go to our search, and we're going to search for the new text file.txt. So new text file.txt, and this will search everywhere on your computer. And there we go. So we can click on that, and here we go. It popped up right in Notepad with the contents that we wrote to that file. And this can be used to manipulate all types of things within your computer, which we'll be going over later. So be sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe, and have a good day.